Hello and welcome to the 90's Guyz podcast. My name is Brian.
And I'm Jed.
And this is our show, episode number 6.
Yes.
Can you believe we made it this far?
Yeah.
I thought we'd be
we
big.
have the will.
That's right. I thought we'd be a big flop, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, there's still,
Still time.
there's still time.
Pretty new.
Yeah. I mean, you haven't got addicted to heroin yet, so at least.
Oh, no, I am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't tell you.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I should start looking for another podcast, buddy.
Oh, good luck, dude. I'm numero uno. Thank you for joining us again. Don't forget you can subscribe on SoundCloud and YouTube. Also find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at the 90's Guyz Podcast and the 90 Guyz Podcast at gmail.com.
Send us any kind of information. Tell us how we're doing, what you like, what you don't like.
Send nudes.
Yeah, send nudes.
Nude pictures of yourself or others.
I don't want of others.
You don't know.
You don't know how they got those.
You know what? I'll look at anything. I don't care.
Okay.
That's how I am.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and if you have any topics you'd like us to talk about from the 90s, early 2000s, TV shows, movies, games.
Yep. Even candy.
Even candy, yeah. Yeah, we're going to have a segment coming up soon. It's going to be Candy of the Month.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about one candy from our childhood that we loved more than others.
And we're both candy fiends.
We are, yeah.
So that's going to be easy.
Yeah, this guy used to have to pull him away from Benjamin Franklin's because he would be eating a penny candy.
You know that I was just there maybe 3 days ago.
Were you really?
I go weekly.
That doesn't.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
What's my number one get there?
Oh.
You should know this.
Is it the Tootsie Roll, Fruity Tootsie Rolls?
No.
What is it?
Good guess. Wax lips or wax mustaches.
Yeah. I should have known that. You were always into the wax stuff.
I still love it. I got it in my car right now.
Yeah, I'm a gummy guy.
Yeah.
I love the gummies.
Yep. And a chocolate guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hence your nickname, Chocolate Bear.
Yeah. Has nothing to do with scrubs and everything for my love of chocolate.
Well, thanks again for joining us. We're going to jump right into it. Jed.
Yes.
I got to congratulate you.
Uh-oh.
I got to congratulate you.
Why?
Because they just held the ugliest dog
contest.
contest.
And I won.
No chance.
No, you crossed the line right there. You can call me ugly, but you call my dog ugly. We's gonna be rolling.
Hey, Chance is beautiful.
He is
I'm
handsome
kidding.
dog.
You know I'm just joshing you.
Yeah, he'd win the handsomest dog award.
I think that's coming up, so you better get him in there.
Get him in there.
Yeah,
he's got that little pouty lip that he gets when he's whatever, and he's just adorable.
Although he's got stiff competition, I'm dressing up in a dog suit.
Oh yeah,
and I'm hot.
You are.
I'm one hot bitch. But you know what the winner gets of the ugliest dog contest?
What does the winner get?
A slap in the face.
Really?
No. They get $1,500 and a trophy that they say is the size of a poodle.
Like, what?
I know.
Is it in the shape of a poodle?
It said size. I guess
How
shape
do you
too.
know that? Like, is it long ways or up and down? What?
I didn't see a picture of it.
Oh.
Yeah. But I mean, hey, $1,500 for having an ugly dog.
Yeah. I might do something to Chance to get that money.
Do something to him.
Make him ugly.
Ugly.
Well, have you heard, speaking of animals and ugly dogs, no, it's a horrible segue. Anyway, but animals nonetheless. Did you know, Brian, that in Russia, they've actually hired a chief to take care of the strays?
The strays.
The stray cats. And I know how much you love cats.
Oh my, is this job available or they
already hired somebody.
Oh.
I know, right? I tried, dude. I called them. I was like, listen, I got your man.
You're a friend. You're a pal.
And they're like, we don't like Englishmen.
We don't like Englishmen?
No.
What about Americans, though?
And they're okay, but no Englishmen.
You know any good hitmen? I got $8,000.
Yeah.
That's a reference.
I was going to say, look what happened to that one lady we talked about last week.
Last show, a woman in Spain spent $8,000 to have her boyfriend assassinated or killed, and the guy just ran off with the cash.
Yeah, and he's probably hanging out with the cat lady in Russia now.
Oh, absolutely.
That's how they got all the money to take care of the strays.
Damn right.
Yeah.
You know what that money goes towards?
What?
Milk and little soft blankets.
Yeah. What about some catnip? I hear that stuff is crazy.
Yeah. Dude, I'm actually selling catnip on the side.
Oh, yeah?
got a gram, I got an ounce, whatever you need.
Anything your cat needs.
It's legal medically in Missouri now.
For cats?
Yeah, whatever. Whoever wants to use it. That's really cool, though. I'd love that job.
I know how much you love cats. That's why I pointed this one out.
You know what? Actually, I take it back. I wouldn't like that job.
You could. Well, you'd want to bring them all home.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
I'd be nuts about it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, at least they'd be getting fed.
Yeah.
And you don't have to clean up the litter box.
Oh, I don't?
No, because I just go out in nature.
Amen.
Yeah, kind of like me.
Oh,
just going out in nature.
It was funny actually. Before we recorded this, you were out in the parking garage. I saw you squatting in between a few cars.
Shh. There's cameras around, and people probably see my faces now.
I know. We're gonna post that footage on our social media. That's why you gotta follow us.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, come on.
That's cool, man. Do you know I had to give up a cat recently?
Which one?
Anna. Little black one.
Why?
Well, so we have. So listen, little disclaimer. Me and my wife are crazy people.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
We had 5 cats. Anna was a smaller one. She's kind of one of those cats that needs to be in a home without any other cats. She doesn't like any other cats. Yeah. So the other cats would pick on her. She was living upstairs in our upstairs for the longest time.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
So good news. We got her over to somebody, and it's an older woman. She's in love. Anna's in love.
Good.
So
I mean, like I said, I'm not like a cat person, but I love animals. So
yeah.
I'm glad that she found a happy home.
Yes, but now tell me you don't love.
I love your cats.
They're fun, aren't they?
Yeah.
The little black one.
The little black one trying to attack stuff, and there's nothing there. It's great.
She has a neurological disorder.
And she's adorable.
And she walks like she's drunk all the time.
Oh, she does. And I think she is a little drunk. I think she got into the catnip.
She learned that from Daddy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, I got one more story for you, Brian.
Okay.
This one I heard about earlier this week or last week. I don't remember. But apparently, there was a Bank of America ATM in Houston that was distributing $100 bills instead of $10 bills.
No.
So anytime you put in a number that is equivalent to like 50 where it ends in like a 10, instead of getting a $10 bill, you got yourself $100.
Whoa.
Jackpot. Cha-ching. That's like going to the casino.
Yeah.
So.
Whoa. Now, let me ask you this. So, like, the banks obviously... Are they upset about this? What's their...
Well, yeah. I mean, it was a mistake by the person who takes care of the machines.
He put the hundreds in the 10 spot.
He was in the 10 spot. But you want to know what is kind of cool about the story?
Huh.
They're not asking for the money back.
Oh, they're going to let them keep it?
If you were one of the lucky few...
That's awesome.
That got $100 bills, they said, you know what, just keep it.
You know what?
What bank would do that?
That's the right response.
It's not their fault that the thing was shooting out $100 bills. It's the person who put the money in there.
Yeah, what are they going to go to your house and go, hey, you got our 100?
Yeah, I mean, but you got to think about it. You know, you have to use your card to whatever, type in your code, and there's cameras, so they know who you are.
I'm saying it's a multi-billion-dollar company.
Yeah. It's
a smart move on their part. It looks good with PR.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Houston?
They had a problem. They did.
Got him.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Got him.
Got him.
So.
Why didn't that stuff happen at my ATM? You know what happens when I go to my ATM and ask for some money?
It says
you're broke.
Insufficient funds.
It says,
trying to get $1.50 out to get myself a little snack pack. And I got insufficient funds.
Get your ass a job.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to make this podcasting work.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
Yeah, it would.
But that's the other thing. I mean, talking about that, making it work. We're looking into Patreon.
Yes.
That would be something that if you guys would be willing to, we'd love to do. And that way you can help support us.
Yep.
And grow our podcast even bigger.
Yeah, and we want to look into getting guests on.
Yes.
About certain topics.
Oh, yeah, we definitely want guests. I know that in the not too distant future, we actually are going to have a special guest.
True.
It's going to be my brother.
Yes.
And we are going to talk about one of our Saturday morning routines.
Yes.
So...
Are you going to tease it?
Should I tease it or should I just let them know?
You're right. Let it be a little bit of mystery.
Let it be a little bit of mystery? Okay.
Yeah. Give him a hint. Give him a hint.
It's one of the greatest Saturday morning cartoons ever.
Perfect. There's a couple that we can all come to mind.
Yeah.
And we will reveal
but it's specifically Saturday morning cartoon.
Right.
I'm not saying it's the greatest cartoon ever. I'm just saying it's one of the greatest Saturday morning cartoons.
Amen. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
John, right?
Yeah, my brother John.
John's coming in.
So, yeah, him and I used to get up every morning, wake each other up at 7 o'clock on Saturday, make sure that we're had our bowl of cereal and our butts were in front of that TV.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's for another podcast.
That's for another podcast. That one will be coming up soon, though. Hopefully in the next few weeks we'll get that one.
Yes.
I got to just work out some time with him.
Yeah, we're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll get Johnny Boy in the studio.
Yeah.
Our boy Johnny.
Our boy Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey,
How
Johnny.
the heck are you? But we're going to take a quick break. But when we get back, our featured segment is the legendary, the mighty, I would even say maybe the birth of modern game consoles as we know it. The Nintendo 64 is our topic. There's so much to talk about.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're gonna get to all of it in just a minute. This is the 90s Guys podcast. I'm Brian.
And I'm Jed.
And we'll be back in just a minute. Alrighty. So it's summertime, and that means a lot of people are doing projects on their homes. If you're doing anything that involves glass, you have to call my friends over at Presley's Glass. They are a wonderful, wonderful business, in business for 25 years, which doesn't happen if you're not doing great work. They're a family-owned business, and what they do is they replace all kinds of glass, windows, mirrors, shower enclosures, you name it, they do it. One thing they pride themselves on is making sure that your project is done on time, and more importantly, done right. They want to make sure that you are 100% happy with everything that happens in your project involving glass. They do everything from residential to commercial, so my friends who own buildings and different commercial complexes, make sure you give them a call. They do that kind of work too. Give them a shout at 636-257-4885 or online at presleysglass.com. Presley spelled Presley, glass.com. Again, Presley's Glass, located in the St. Louis area, doing awesome work. Give them a call, 636-257-4885. Welcome back to the 90s Guys podcast. My name's Brian.
And I'm Jed.
And this is our show.
It is.
Thanks for joining us in the second segment, our featured segment.
Yes.
Where we are talking about
the Nintendo 64.
Yes! And if you don't know about Nintendo 64,
get out.
Get out.
Get.
Hey, you there.
Get.
You get.
You get.
And you know what? Just to kind of bring us back, because we always like to kind of have some audio representations.
Yes.
I have one right here.
Yeah. We're getting calls about a wild party over here. Know anything about it? I didn't think so. Which one of you jokers goes by the name Mario?
It's me.
Could you step outside, please?
Welcome to Mario Party, where you and 3 friends battle it out all night long. With 6 adventure boards and 50 mini games, this party's just getting going. Mario Party, only on Nintendo 64.
But it's me, Mario.
Yeah, tell it to the judge.
Hey, the party's just getting going.
Yep.
You know what's funny? I actually never played Mario Party on Nintendo. That wasn't one of my games.
I think I did a couple times, and unless it was a Smash Brothers, but I don't think it was Party.
Right.
I think Party was different.
But you just hit on one of the most classic ones of all time.
Yeah.
Smash Bros.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
the best one of all time.
Go ahead.
I mean, everybody that at least my age was GoldenEye.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That was the game.
Point POV
Yes.
shooter game.
And you could do multiplayer.
Yep.
Have up to 4 people.
Yep.
And just play a free range game where you just go around. You could team up, or you could just go all, deathmatch.
Yep. How about when you'd get shot and like the screen would go red?
Yes.
You want to jump out a window?
That was so awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
loved
get
it,
so
but
mad.
it's frustrating.
But yeah, that was always the big ones that we'd all get together. And I want to say you could actually hook it up to where you could play with 8 if you had 2 consoles.
Oh, really?
And so we'd have parties and stuff like that playing 007.
Man, just a classic. Now, let me ask you this. I have a list of the most classic Nintendo 64 games.
Okay.
Can you guess some other ones here?
Well, a Mario 64, of course.
Probably you have to say probably one of the number one games.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that by far as far as me playing full games, at that time I had a short attention span, so
Yeah.
I like to jump from game to game. But I would sit there and play Mario to the fact that I actually almost beat it completely.
Right.
Which for me was a huge deal because I was just like, I gotta go do this. I gotta go do this.
Right.
So,
But you know what's so crazy about Mario 64? It was just like, or Super Mario 64. The gameplay was incredible.
oh, the graphics were
were great.
amazing.
My favorite thing always was sliding down the magic rug
Yes.
or the ice
Yes.
slide.
Yes.
So much fun.
Yeah. So, what about GoldenEye's obviously
That's on the
there.
list.
Any of the Zelda games?
I have The Legend of Zelda.
Yes, I loved
Yes.
that game.
Did you play it in a real way or did you just like to run around?
I did a little bit of both.
Okay.
Because one of my all-time favorite games was the Zelda on Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love that game. And that was the first one that I got to that actually you get to run around and do stuff because you could chop down a bush and there'd be coins and stuff.
Right.
And then you leave the screen, you come back, you do it again, there's maybe some more coins so you could collect money.
Yep.
But yeah, with the 64 one, I tried to stick to the storyline as much as I could when I played it, but I loved that game.
Oh my gosh. Incredible.
So
Yeah. Give me another one. What else you got?
let's see. Is Metroid Prime on there at all?
No, not
No?
for one of the major ones.
Okay.
There's one that when I tell you, you're going to...
I probably will. Is it a car game?
Yeah.
Is it Metal Gear? Not.
No.
I can't think.
Mario Kart.
Oh,
Come
duh.
on. I know.
I was thinking of like Twisted Metal, or the one that had the clown on it. That I remember that being super.
another
popular
great
too.
game.
Yeah,
But you got to admit, Mario Kart.
Yeah,
Legend.
but I mean, yet again, that was another one that I grew up on the Super Nintendo one, so that was like my game.
Yeah.
But the other ones that were good were I think there was a Donkey Kong.
Yes, Donkey Kong's on there.
Was fantastic.
How
I
about,
remember.
did you ever play Banjo-Kazooie?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
How much
yes.
fun.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I loved Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah. Oh, and by
So-
the way, going back to Donkey Kong, when you'd be out there, you'd be collecting those bananas.
Oh, yeah.
Is there something about that game where, like, the gameplay was also awesome because you were a monkey and you're swinging from stuff. That on a gaming console, you really didn't see back then.
No.
It was pretty
not
cool.
at all. I mean, and, you got to think of the way how much that opened for, like, what
Yeah.
we do now with, like, Assassin's Creed and
Oh.
the climbing up walls and stuff like that.
Oh,
Like,
I would say you could directly attribute Assassin's Creed's motion and the
Gameplays,
gameplay
yeah.
to Donkey Kong
oh, yeah.
easily.
Yeah. Or to just 64 in general.
Yeah,
To the games that
absolutely.
came out in 64.
You know, it's funny. We always say Nintendo 64. Do you have any idea what the 64 is?
I want to say, I thought it had to do with the amount of memory.
Kinda.
Okay.
It's because of its 64-bit processor.
That's what it was. I knew it had
Interesting,
something
right?
to do with that. Because I know you could always get the extra packs that go into the controller to save your games and stuff
Yep.
like that. I had a couple of those.
Do you remember, too, those packs? Do you remember the memory on them? It'd be like, today's standards, it's like nothing.
Nothing. But back
Nothing.
then, it was a ton.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's obviously from the 90s.
Yeah.
Can you guess when it was released?
Oh, let's see. Was it 97?
Bing, 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 bing.
That's what I
bing.
thought. Because funny thing is, I got 2 of them that year for Christmas.
You got 2?
Yeah, my aunt, my stepdad, his sister bought us one, and then my dad got us one as well for Christmas.
That's awesome.
So I ended up with 2, and then we sold one and kept one, you
Yeah.
know, type of thing.
Why not?
But guess what? I didn't see any of the money from that sale of the other one. My brothers
What?
kept it.
Jerks.
Yeah.
You know what? John's not coming in. That's it. And you know it's kind of cool too because I have some like funny memories from when I was a kid. One of them was being at the dentist office. Okay.
That is 64 at your dentist office?
They had a Nintendo 64 at my dentist office.
That's crazy.
And like so when my mom said let's go to the dentist, before we went to this dentist, I'm like, hell no. That I'm not going in there for them to drill on me because I ate a lot of candy. I had candy. Yeah, exactly. But this one says like, forget it. I'm there. Tell me when we're going.
Yeah.
I'm getting a cavity just to go in and play.
Well, my dentist office was cool. It had a like original Mario versus Donkey Kong arcade game in there.
That's cool.
The coolest thing was when we first started going, it was free. But then as we got older, I guess he didn't pump it so that it kept playing for free. So you had to put quarters and stuff in there.
Cheap bastard.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, you're drilling on my teeth.
Yeah.
Let me play some damn games for free.
Right. One other thing that was kind of cool about it was that logo, the N, like the 3-dimensional N.
Yes.
It was really trippy and cool.
Well, that was cool. But then speaking of that was the beginning of Mario. The game, the big face of Mario, and you could like pull his nose and his ears and all that stuff. That was friggin' awesome.
And you had like the white glove you'd be grabbing with.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. The graphics on that were like
awesome,
amazing. So
I've looked into buying a Nintendo 64.
I would love to have one again.
I would too. Guess what they're going for?
Probably almost as much as they were when they were brand new.
I don't know what they were when they're brand new, but now you can get one for at the lowest without any games about $80. Not so bad.
That's not too bad.
Still,
I think they were
high.
$150 when they first came out, and you got the Mario game with it.
Right, that was the one you got.
Yeah. But yeah, no, man, I would love to have. I'd love to play GoldenEye again.
Oh, yeah.
Just to I even loved playing that game, like that. Not just because we'd all get together and we'd play the multiplayer ones and whatever. But that game was just fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was way better than the movie.
Oh, no, I agree.
I think everybody agrees. Even
Sean Connery.
No, it was Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah,
even Pierce Brosnan agrees.
Oh my gosh.
So
yeah, I'll tell you what though. It's just when you think of the 90s, you can always say that one of the major contributors was the Nintendo 64.
Oh yeah,
everyone had it, everyone played it, everyone.
And if you didn't have
games.
it, you wanted it.
Yeah,
yeah.
It was one of those things, just like the Super Soaker. It was a status thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a Nintendo 64?
I had two, son.
Not for long.
No. Dang brothers.
I know.
Don't ever have siblings. They really ruin everything.
You don't really have a choice in the matter.
I know.
But
especially when you're the youngest.
Are you the youngest?
I am the youngest.
I thought John was younger than you.
No, John's the one right above me.
You know what we need to do? When we have John in, I forget the whole show. I'm just going to ask him embarrassing stories about you. That's all we're going to do.
I don't know how embarrassing they'll be because I'll tell you all about them right now. I don't care. I didn't really do. I was a wild child, son.
Really?
I almost died numerous times in my childhood from running out in front of cars and falling off trees. And
you're talking about all the intentional stuff.
Yeah. No.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what. Nintendo 64, another classic.
A classic.
Classic.
Yep. You got to get the out.
You do.
You got to sound like this.
Ooh. Wait.
You got the Nintendo 64, sweetheart.
Tell him what impression you're doing.
The old Jewish?
The fatheads.
Oh, that
Come
is the
on.
fatheads.
Thank you.
I didn't even put two
From
and two
Rocco's
together.
Modern Life.
So I had a buddy, which you remember Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all used to work together at the YMCA.
That's where we met.
Yeah. And he would always talk about his dad's aunt. And she had a voice because she smoked, and she was, and so I just started doing this all the time, like, Joseph, how you doing, sweetheart? So, and I never put two together, but yeah, that's Bev Bighead too.
Yeah,
Joseph.
You better calm down with that. You're turning me on. Well, hey, don't forget, you can subscribe to the 90s Guys on SoundCloud and YouTube. Working on expanding that right now.
Yes.
Also, make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the 90s Guys podcast with a Z.
Yes. And email us. Just let us know how we're doing, what you think of the show, and if you have any ideas of anything you want us to talk about,
Yeah.
We have plenty to talk about because we're nerds.
Yeah.
But we want to know what you guys want to hear about. I mean, if there's a specific movie, TV show, cartoon, toy, candy, whatever.
We might be thinking about doing it. You let us know, and it might encourage us to do it quicker.
Yeah, definitely. If you want to hear it, we want to get it out there.
Yeah. The
So,
90s Guys podcast at gmail.com.
I've had people ask me, and I know we haven't been out very long, but
Go ahead.
They were interested in us getting on Spotify.
Oh.
So we need to figure out about that.
We'll look into it.
Yeah, we need to look into that because I know me personally, that's what I use to get my podcast.
Right.
But I've just had a few people ask about Spotify because it's
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 a
one
big
of the bigger
spot.
ones. I mean, and then I would assume what goes with that next would be, iTunes as well,
Yes.
because that's another big one.
Well, I'll tell you what.
We're going to look into that.
What happens is we want to keep this going. We
Yes.
love doing this, and we're going to do it regardless. But
Yeah.
we're going to set
Whether
up a
you listen to us or not, we're still going to sit here and talk because we have fun doing it.
with mics on or off.
Oh, yeah.
But we're going to set up a Patreon account. If you like what we're doing, go ahead and contribute to us. You're going to get some gear out of it.
Yeah.
We'll let you know the details on our socials, but it's just a way to keep us going, and also it helps us improve the show. We want to get guests on.
Yes.
We want to do some video content.
Yes.
It's just it'll help us grow. So stay tuned. Patreon coming soon.
Yes.
So that's another riveting episode of the 90s Guyz podcast.
It was a pretty good one. I have to admit, it was
like
a good
that.
topic. It was 64 is a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since we did so well, can we just take a quick minute and toot our own horns?
Yes.
Ready? We are the 90s Guys. I'm Brian.
And I'm Jed.
And we're going to see you next time.
Have a good weekend.